Filters are often overlooked, but a very important part of your hot tub. A clean or dirty filter can make or break how well your water looks and how your hot tub performs. What you may not know is that not all of your water always goes through the hot tub's filter, which is confusing because you would think that's what they're there for. Take a look at the bottom of your hot tub, down inside your footwell. See those large grates? They're called bypasses. Any water flow restricted by your filter goes through those bypasses, and they lead directly to your pump, and then they go right out the jets without even being filtered. This is potentially damaging to your hot tub's pumps, jets, and waterfalls. Now, if you ever cleaned a hot tub filter before, you know it gets pretty dirty. So now imagine what's getting back into your hot tub and has gotten sucked in somewhere, and now you need service to remove it. To minimize this potential problem, you need to keep those filters clean. Start by inspecting your filters weekly, and if they look dirty, rinse them with your garden hose or rinse them in your laundry sink. Start at the top of the filter with the water pointed at a 45-degree angle to the filter and rinse downward. Try to get between each of these pleats, and once you've completed a full circle, flip it over and repeat. Now, if you inspect your filter and it's not dirty, keep checking your filters weekly until they do look dirty. Once you've done this a few times, you get to know how often you need to clean them based on your usage, and then you can set a regular cleaning routine. To make cleaning easier, there are some tools out there that can help speed up this process. When you use one of these devices, you always want to follow that 45-degree rule. You never want to spray straight into the plates, as it will push dirt further into the fibers and make it harder to remove it. And for the same reason, I would not recommend using a dishwasher. Second, do not use a pressure washer. It can damage the filter fibers, making your filtration system less effective. Another thing to keep in mind is when you have a foam attack. Sometimes your hot tub will get overrun with foam, and this can clog up your filter. If this happens, rinse off the filter and use a quick clean product like a cartridge spray, and there are several on the market. These sprays are good for a quick surface clean and will get you back to soaking in no time. For a deep clean, I'd recommend doing this every 4 months when you do your regular water change. Just rinsing and surface cleaning will keep you soaking, but as time goes on, what is left behind in the filter will keep building up deep inside the filter's fibers, reducing its effectiveness and causing more water to go through the bypass. When shopping for a deep clean product, be sure to get one that directs it to be used for a period of several hours or even overnight. Those products will do the best job, especially on soaps and oils that are very hard to get out of your filter. Now, as your filter gets older, keep an eye on the top and bottom rings for any cracks. As the plastic ages, it will start to break down and is a sign that you need a new filter. Another thing to watch for is the pleat ring that is used to separate all the pleats. A filter is measured in square feet of surface, and the more square feet of filtration you have, the less bypass you have. But when that pleat ring starts to break down and the pleats stick together, you now have less surface area and more bypassing. I would say that when more than 25% of the pleats are no longer connected to that pleat ring, it is time to replace the filter. The last thing to watch for are the fibers that make up the filter. When the filter is new, they are stuck together very tightly, and then as the filter ages, these fibers start to separate, and then debris will pass through and get back into your hot tub. So when this happens, toss it and get a new one. My last thoughts on filters start at the beginning when you're looking for a new hot tub. Check the filter compartment. How many filters does it have and how many square feet? Generally, the higher end hot tubs will have plenty of filtration, and most of the others will have a little less, which will just mean you have to clean the filter more often. Now, if you have a question about this hot tub tip or something else on your mind, leave it down in the comments and I'll let you know my thoughts.